Hey, welcome to another Taylor Studios Facebook Live. Today we have Greg Deutschman. He's our production manager. We're over at our production shop today. So, Greg, we want to tell us a little bit about your background and how you came to Taylor Studios?
Sure. I come from the hobby industry where we would design unique and creative things, RC airplanes, boats, cars, helicopters, you name it. And I really loved working with the creative aspects of that product and the product design, and I liked being able to do the scale models especially, and watch the people smile as they see them at trade shows, and the authenticity of what those models represent. A lot of like military airplanes, and you see some of the old veterans come into a trade show and they're smiling, and that's very rewarding for me. And then saw the opportunity to come up here at Taylor Studios, where it's kind of a similar thing, very unique things. Every project's different, which is very cool, and how these projects can touch people.
Make them smile, right?
Make them smile, right.
Yeah.
And they enjoy and learn. So it was a good fit. So glad to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to have him. Definitely have him in the shop and his expertise, and your CAD background too.
Lots of CAD background in both 2D and 3D modeling. So we'll use that for sure. So.
Right. Yeah. Managed a whole department there for a long time too. So it was just a wonderful fit for Taylor Studios. So how long have you been here now?
4 months.
4 months.
Roughly.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm still a newbie.
Still a newbie. Yeah. But doing a great job. So we're glad to have him. So in 4 months, what's the most interesting thing that's happened to you?
Oh, well, so much to learn about processes, how things are made. I know more about Polygem now than I ever have. So it's very neat. And I have a lot of experience with different epoxies, and that's a new one. And it's very neat. That material in particular, you can sculpt it to whatever shape you want, and it's just very cool. And the artists that work here, it's just an amazing group of people and talent, and that's impressed me. And every day I'm learning something new, and it's just awesome.
Cool. Yeah. So you haven't had anything like, I'm trying to think of a silly situation, like some people went hiking once on one of our trips and got a tick. I mean, I don't know, I'm making up something that's unique to Taylor Studios, because who gets to go hiking on their job, right?
Yeah, right. Well, as far as a funny thing, I guess, when I first started working here, I went into the bathroom and there's this life-size cutout in the bathroom. So I closed the door and it scared me a little bit.
That's odd.
What is going on?
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom, yeah. Everybody's a jokester here, so that's all right. So that was pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, already, he is constantly recruiting in the shop, and so it might be interesting to know what he's looking for in his staff and the skill set, and how they might apply here, or what you look for when you're hiring.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, currently, if you're watching this live, we do have openings for exhibit artists / fabricators. And if you have an artistic background, especially with sculpting and painting, those are the kind of two skills I'm really looking for. Apply. We would love to have you. Just go to, I think through Indeed is one avenue to get to us, but more directly go to taylorstudios.com, and we have all of our jobs listed on that site, and contact us and apply. Love to have you.
Yeah. And so, like, what else? Like, what should how would they prepare for a job here, or skill sets along the way? Because I know we just hired, was it Lisa?
Lisa.
That had met with us, done a tour with us like 2 years ago, and it inspired her so much. She actually went to Savannah Art and College and learned some of the skill set, and luckily 2 years later she came back and we were able to hire her.
Yeah.
And so that was pretty darn cool. So
yeah, that was wonderful. Lisa, for example, she heard about Taylor years ago, and she decided then, I want to work there. It became a passion of hers. So she pursued that, and as you mentioned, she went to a school, and that's a great school. There are a lot of others. It's basically a fine arts type degree that we're looking for, and they teach a lot of the skills that we're looking for. So
I think a little, it's not abstract art, so she had doing some realism in your sculpture is going to be important. Biological accuracy is important. So getting those sort of technical skills too
Absolutely.
I think, yeah.
Yep.
I think we also like jack of all trades, you know.
Absolutely, yeah. If you're good with your hands and use woodworking tools, band saws, table saws, things like that, hammers, power drills, things like that, we always need that kind of skill set also.
Yeah, because like I think of Jared, you know, who was a mechanic, but then on
Yep.
his own, he does his own woodworking,
Right.
and then he worked in sort of like a marketing field, sort of a diverse background, but
Yeah.
perfect fit for us and what we needed at the time.
Yep, absolutely. Jared's awesome for us, and he's very willing to try different things. And you know, if you're the type of person that likes to do different things every day, Taylor's is where you need to be.
Well, what projects is everybody working on now on the shop floor?
Well, we're very busy.
Yeah.
We have some large dioramas that we're working on, scenic work. There's one we're building in particular. It's probably 20 feet wide by 30 feet deep. It's huge. Has a cave on the back side of it, so that people can go on the backside and look up through windows to see part of the display also.
Uh-huh.
And we'll have taxidermy animals in there, like a big black bear will be in there, a tree, I think a white oak, I'm not 100% sure.
Uh-huh.
And it's also going to transition into water, and we'll have fish underneath the water. It'll look really cool. So,
Yeah, and I think the client's going to add some, I don't remember if it's AR, VR, but like projection mapping over
yeah,
it, and
yeah.
have like a raccoon run into the scene. And
Right,
so we
yeah.
often like combine with our clients and create these together. So it's a lot of collaboration, and they were here just last week looking at it.
Yep,
And
yep.
we're really pleased.
Yeah, they were overwhelmed at how much progress we've made and how good everything looks. So
Yeah.
they're extremely excited. And
Yeah.
that particular diorama installs in September-ish. So
Uh-huh.
it's coming up pretty quick. So we're going to be wrapping it up here in the next month or so.
Yeah.
So,
So I guess that's the other skill set. We do have deadlines and have to work efficiently and that
Yep.
kind of stuff. So that's an important skill set to
absolutely,
have. And
absolutely.
being organized and how you manage your work is a important skill out here on the shop floor.
Yep.
What else? Hey, do you have any questions for him, Danielle? Danielle's taking our video for us today.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're doing a proposal. We're bragging about you a little bit. I saw
Nice.
you had an award-winning model that you created. Do you?
I
talk about
did.
that?
Sure, that was a little while ago now. I won International Model of the Year for a glider design that I created. That was back in 2001. It wasn't a scale model of anything, but it was a competition model. And I won an award for International Model of the Year given away in Nuremberg, Germany. So,
Wow. Did you get to go?
No, unfortunately,
No,
did
darn
not
it.
get to go. We had it was at a trade show, and we had other representatives there, so
Uh-huh.
collected it for me. So
Nice. Well,
That's okay.
congratulations. That's
Thanks,
really cool.
thanks.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else you want to add and tell our Facebook fans?
Not really, other than hey, come to Taylor.
You can tell he's recruiting, right?
Yeah, recruit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Well, thanks for joining us again. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new.